I want to introduce you to Bart Tuttle, who is the owner of a company called Poolside Portable Pumps in Poway near San Diego. And he is going to describe these pumps so you can understand how they could be useful in your own home.
What we've done is we've designed and built a professional-grade portable firefighting unit that is cart-mounted to be used with water, foam, or gel to use as pre-evacuation preparedness of the home.
Excellent. Now, what concerns me about these is where would you store a pump like this?
These units can be stored anywhere where a lawnmower is, the garage, an outdoor yard shed.
So is the idea that the homeowner would stay if there's a fire and just be spraying this stuff onto their home while the fire is raging? That might be a little bit dangerous. What do you do about that?
Well, again, we don't condone anybody staying behind. This is a measure that is to be used only prior to evacuation to prepare the home with a preferable fire retardant such as barricade gel, Class A foam.
So if the homeowner sprayed this foam onto their home, how long would that last to protect the home from the fire?
Well, again, with air temperature and wind-driven speed, the foams will have to be reapplied after about 3 to 4 hours, again, depending on wind temp. And the gels are good for about 3 to 5 hours, but then they can be rehydrated by just using the pump nozzle or as little as water from a garden nozzle if that's available.
So with a normal situation, the local, the family would see the fire coming, spray the retardant onto the home and then get out safely. And then how would the firefighters handle the equipment when they arrive? Would that be useful for them?
Certainly. All of our pumps come with a yard sign. Is what it does is it notifies the department that when they do come by that there is a high pressure pump at Poolside. All of our hoses and nozzles are all professional grade as well as the pumps themselves, so that our equipment and their equipment will marry.
So I think you were in Poway during the 07 fire and the 03 fire. What happened to people if they had pools? Was the pool water useful for saving their home?
Well, what I found out during my observations, as well as coming back and being involved in many of the rebuilds, both in Scripps in 03 and then Poway in 07, is that I saw the backyard swimming pool as highly overlooked for a viable water source in which to not only prepare properties prior to evacuation, but also for the firefighters to use that water as a source to fight the fire.
So they had this fantastic source of water, but it was pretty much useless, and the house was often burnt.
Correct. And again, for a small investment, the homeowner can hopefully stage this equipment by their pool, put their yard sign out. If they don't have time, at least get it staged, get the car loaded, and get out of the path of the fire. Again, we don't condone anybody staying behind to use this equipment.
Right, that sounds sensible, because I think everyone is concerned about the safety of their loved ones and would prefer to see a house burn than anyone be hurt. But this seems to be the perfect balance, that you could both save your home, use the water from your swimming pool, and also get to safety and leave the task of fire prevention to the professional firefighters. So now tell me about your, what would you say would be the ideal customer who would most benefit from your poolside pump?
Well, anybody that is in somewhat basic physical condition. It doesn't take a grown man to operate these pumps. I have 2 teenage daughters that can set them up and operate them. Again, they're very powerful units. They can do a lot. Depending on the properties, horsepower is critical because that'll drive your hose length that you might need and keep up the PSI and the GPM.
I was thinking of our own home in Poway, because we have a drive which really would be difficult for the firefighters perhaps to get up very easily. But if they could find one of those pumps in our yard, they would come up and just get on and use that pump. And the sign at the bottom of the drive would show them that it was definitely worth fighting, because they would have appropriate equipment to use. So I could see that there are a lot of people in places like where I live who could be tremendously helped by the pumps. And what about people sharing pumps? Are there neighbors who see that it would be a great investment, perhaps with one with a pool, one without a pool, who would share the cost? Does that happen sometimes?
Absolutely. We've got a number of clients that in some areas of whether it's Sabre Springs, Carmel Mountain, in through Poway, northern San Diego County, where people have one of the homeowners has the pool and the other doesn't. So what they've done is they've gone in and split the cost of the equipment, and obviously duplicated some of the fire retardant for the two homes. But that way the water source could be used for multiple preparations.
Great. And what about cost? I mean, how much would say the basic, smallest poolside portable pump cost the average family that might want to buy one?
Well, I carry a number of different pumps as well as build a number of different pumps. We're distributors for a number of professional grade firefighting pumps. But I have something as small as a hot tub kit, which could be used with the amount of water in a hot tub up to your average backyard swimming pool, and then even further if you have a lake, a pond, that kind of thing. But generally, the 6 horsepower pumps that we have here today for demonstration, they start at $29.95. They come with 100 feet of professional grade spec 187 wildland fire hose, as well as a professional grade aluminum pistol grip ball shutoff nozzle.
Well, I think that I'm certainly persuaded that this type of pump would be tremendously useful for anyone living in areas where there could be wildfires. And I'm sure people listening today would like to find out more about your pumps. So how could they find out more about what you sell and how to buy them?
Well, we're located here in Poway on Oak Knoll Road, and our website is poolsideportablepumps.com. The phone number is 858-513-2677. Our shop there is usually stocked year-round, and we do offer for the local residents here in San Diego, North County, a free home demo, no obligation. We'll come on out and bring a couple of pumps and show you, walk you through them, what they're capable of doing.
Great. Well, thank you very much, Bart. I think this has been very informative, and hopefully we can do a better job of protecting our homes when the next fire comes around, which sadly it will probably will. So thank you very much.
Well, thank you.